Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nick Santiago, and today is Monday, February 25th, 2019. Here's today's UCF Nightly News Update. The 2019 Academy Awards were last night. This was the first Oscars in 30 years without a host. The big winner of the night was Green Book winning Best Picture. Rami Malek won Best Actor for his portrayal of Freddie Mercury in Bohemian Rhapsody, and Olivia Colman won Best Actress for her role in The Favorite. The film Black Panther made history with Ruth Carter being the first black designer to win an Oscar for Best Costume Design. And the film Roma made history with 3 Oscar wins, including Best Director and Best Foreign Language Film, a first for Mexican film. This week is National Eating Disorder Awareness Week. According to the National Eating Disorder Association, eating disorders typically happen between 18 and 21 years of age. The UCF Facts page states that average student age is 23 years old. The NEDA also states that binge eating disorders usually begin in the late teens and early 20s. They also say warning signs include obsessions with food, body weight, and shape could signal an eating disorder. The NEDA says that if you have a family member or friend who may be struggling, encourage them to seek help. UCF is hosting National Engineers Week, a once-a-year event. The event is put on each year by Engineering Leadership and Innovation Institute. The event helps people explore interest in engineering and technology careers. Nightly News reporter Mackenzie Drigo tells us about the only event of its kind.
Engineers Week at UCF is bringing engineering to life for kids, students, and educators. Engineers Week, also known as E-Week, offers different events each day. Co-host Makayla Lourcey explains about Theta Tau's event, Junkyard Wars.
Great way to show your engineering innovations and skills, just given raw materials that you have no idea what you'll be given, and then you just have to think and go on the spot.
3 trials are given to each team to be judged. The different machines are judged by 5 changes of energy. Chair member Blount explains about the experience with Junkyard Wars.
This was a really good opportunity because I had so much fun last year. I really wanted to give that experience to a different group of people.
The opportunity to brainstorm and build different machines by new teams in attendance. Junkyard Wars gives engineers a chance to be engineers. The teams are given 2.5 hours to make a machine that works on its own.
There are 6 teams battling it out inside for a prize of $200. Let's go in and find out who won.
The event is dedicated to making a difference in engineering every year. This year's E-Week event ran from February 18th to the 23rd. In Orlando, Mackenzie Drigo, UCF Nightly News.
National Engineers Week is celebrated across the United States. You don't have to be an engineer to participate in the fun at E-Week. All events are open to students. The week-long event is dedicated to making a difference in National Engineers Week every year. UCF men's basketball dominated on Sunday against SMU. The Knights jumped out to a 16-0 lead and never looked back. Taco Fall led the team with 23 points and 20 rebounds, his first career 2020 game with UCF. BJ Taylor also chipped in with 14 points. The Knights held the Mustangs to just 25% shooting and forced 21 turnovers. They led who would get to as much as 50. The loss was the worst in SMU program history. Coach Dawkins says this game was one of the team's best.
That first 4 minutes, I thought it was amazing. I don't think we've played better in a 4-minute span than that 4 minutes that we played, during SMU.
The Knights stayed at 3rd in the American standings. Next, UCF heads to Tampa to take on rival USF on Wednesday. The women's basketball team also took a big W this weekend, beating Temple 62-54. The Knights allowed the Owls to score 22 points in the first quarter, most of that coming from in the paint. However, the defense did step up in the final 3 quarters, forcing Temple into 15 misses on 23-pointers. Meanwhile, on offense, KK Wright had another huge game, finishing with 24 points, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. All of those were team highs. She also surpassed the 1,000 career point mark. Here's Wright on the big accomplishment.
It was pretty exciting. Going into the game, I had no idea that I needed 16 points to score 1,000, so it was really fun. And my teammates were pumped up for me, my coaches, so it was just great.
The Knights are still 2nd in the American and are now 22-5 on the season. Next, they welcome Tulane to CFE Arena on Saturday. Now let's take a look at today's weather forecast. The high is 74 degrees, mostly sunny. However, it will be pretty breezy with winds coming out of the east-northeast around 15 to 20 miles per hour with a high of 25 miles per hour. Make sure to carry a light jacket with you if you're doing anything outdoors today. Tonight we'll have a low of 57 degrees, a partly cloudy night with light winds coming out of the east-northeast around 5 to 10 miles per hour. For tomorrow, we're looking at a high of 77 degrees throughout the day with a 40% chance of showers. Make sure to bring a raincoat or umbrella with you if you have any outdoor plans. It'll be cloudy with winds coming from the east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour, and by nighttime, we will have a low of 64 degrees with a 50% chance of rain. If you have any outdoor plans tomorrow, it looks like it's going to be a wet one. And that's all the time we have for today. Thanks for watching. Make sure to keep up with all that's happening throughout the week by following us on Twitter at UCF Nightly News. Also, make sure to tune in to our newscast on Fridays at 1 p.m. on Spectrum Channel 734. I'm Nick Santiago. Have a great day.